Hi, I'm Johnny. Welcome back to my food fest. Today I'm going to show you how to make amazing burgers. First step is beef in a bowl. All this is just a one bowl wonder. It's just everything in a bowl, but it's all about what we're putting into the bowl. So next up, I'm going to chop up some red onion really finely. So if you look, I've left the root on, so when I'm chopping, it doesn't come away. So knife loose, sharp, and I'm just going to fine as I can, okay? Okay, move that to one side, and again with the other. So, hand on top, knife through, and then we're going to hand on top, and we're just going to rock as fine as you possibly can. Okay, so root in the bin. Get your bowl, push it all into the bowl. For the three key ingredients, we're going to go mustard, ketchup and Worcestershire sauce. But for all the ingredients, make sure you check out the description box. Mustard, go easy on mustard. Ketchup, this is the key ingredient to this, okay? So you want to squeeze, you know, we're talking a good wad of ketchup, okay? Worcestershire sauce, this is the little key ingredient. A couple of splashes of that. Salt, pepper, and the absolute most vital ingredient to this is an egg, okay? Rather than breadcrumbs, it can fall apart and it can, you know, when you're cooking it, crumble. Egg, it won't. It will stick together and it will just be fine, okay? So, crack that in. Salt and pepper. Again, there's a lot of ingredients here and a lot of people kind of stinge out on salt and pepper. I'm not looking, you know, to give you a heart attack or anything, but I'm looking to try and get a lot of flavour in there. So, salt and pepper. So now that's done, this is where you want, you know, if your wife's making it, your girlfriend's making it, this is where the lad can really get involved because, as you can see, the next job is hands. Well, you can wear gloves, but this isn't the most glamorous of jobs, this one, but honestly, it's worth it for the burger that you're going to have. Yeah. Make sure your hands are clean before you start, you know, getting your hands stuck in. So now that's done, you want everything mashed together, everything's starting to come firm, but you can see the egg, you know, there's no breadcrumbs, it's not dry, it's still succulent. So, quick wash of the hands. Pan on the heat. We're going to add a dash of olive oil. Burgers. Take a handful. You want to start pressing it together. You want to just cover all bases and make sure it's not going to fall apart. Look at that. That is a serious burger. Get that in. Oh. And that's what you want to hear. You don't want to hear it kind of boiling, or you don't want that. You want that crisp, nice brown colour on each side. So you can hear it cooking, it's starting to fry. All we're looking for is the colour. There it is. Look at that. All we're looking for, we're just looking for colour, and we're going to finish them off in an oven, okay? Leave them again to fry on one side. I'm going to stick them on a tray, and I'm going to slide them straight in the oven, say 10 minutes, 180 degrees, maybe even a little bit less. Just press the top. If the juices run clear, they're obviously done. If you like them a little bit medium, you want that just a tint of pink, yeah? So, when they've fried off again, slide them in the oven, 10 minutes, then I'll show you how to dress them. So they've had 10 minutes in the oven. I'm going to take them out. Yeah, they're good, aren't they? So, we're going to garnish. What I've got some buns. I'm not going crazy, I'm not going to go nuts, and I'm not going to be fancy with it. Jam, bun, ketchup, burger. It doesn't need much. Chop them in half. Okay. Move them to one side. Jam, in half. Half again. Okay, and this is where your knife skills come in handy. I mean, either again, you can just have a big chunk of lettuce on there if you want, but I prefer it shredded, a little bit neater, a little bit more controllable. Burgers, bun. So each one, start plating up. Yeah, be careful, they're hot. Touch of lettuce on. Bit of ketchup. That for me is the perfect burger, right there. So I've done 2 plain with just gem lettuce on, but for a bit of a twist, just add a little bit of parsley, just a bit fresh. Just a different element, a little bit of flavour. Or, at this stage, or just before this stage, we start to garnish, stick a bit of cheese on, bit of bacon, ram them under the grill, 2 or 3 minutes, and you've got even more of a nicer burger. So, again, parsley, bit of ketchup. So, make sure you hit subscribe for more recipes like this. It's cheap, it's quick, and it feeds a family for under £10. If you like what you see, I look forward to seeing you next time. Time for me though, I've made them. I worked hard, so it's time for me to have a bit of a burger. See you later.